It probably
This
could
one.
be better, but I think when it's over the call, it's always kind of like, you know what I mean, with the
Yeah.
static and stuff like that. Is that the shirt right you gave you?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is okay. I thought so. I wasn't for sure. Man, it's cold. It's getting cold out here. Jeez.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm out in that in the shop, and it's like, what is it? It's less than 10 degrees Celsius out.
Oh,
5 to 10
really?
degrees, something like that.
What were you saying earlier that you can't
What was
get
it?
a something about the Wi-Fi earlier? Don't have
Wi-Fi?
car.
I don't what?
I didn't really understand what you were saying earlier. You mentioned earlier that you can't go on live on Sundays because you have no vehicle, and then something about the Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have a vehicle right now. I've been like using other people's vehicles to get to like class and stuff, and not the Wi-Fi so much. It's just like getting to class. I don't know what
Oh,
I don't know why I said something about the Wi-Fi.
you have a face-to-face class now?
Yeah, no, it's for my school. I do that. Most of my classes are in person. I
Oh,
like to
really?
go sit in the classroom. I'm like old school, dude. I don't want to do stuff over the computer,
Uh,
like books and seeing people face to face. Having discussions with them.
but but the
Why would I
good
do it
thing
over?
about but the good thing about online classes is that you will not be able to smell the bad breath of your classmates
That's true. No bad breath. That's true.
or body odor, and they
Yeah.
won't be able to smell your body odor also.
Hey, let them smell my body odor, dude. Like I'm supposed to care about that. That's their problem.
I'm
It's
just,
not my problem unless they smell. You know what I mean? But maybe that's just how I think. I don't know.
I mean, your odor could be intimidating.
The whole room can smell me and be mad about it, dude. I don't give a shit. Let's be real here. I don't. um no, I think it's more conduct or conducive to like positive like learning if you
Yeah.
go to a classroom. So
I'm wondering, is this the best time for you, or maybe we can do Sunday morning here and Saturday evening in yours
yeah, that would be like more convenient in the future because technically I do have a class today. I just was
already
unable to. Yeah, I'm unable to make it to that class. So
because you don't have a car.
yeah, I don't have the access to a vehicle today. So
Why don't you walk? Start from the night and then reach the
it
school
would
by
take
morning.
me. It would take me. I want to say more than 8 hours to get there.
Oh, some of the children here in the Philippines do that. They would walk
Yeah,
for
no,
hours.
I know, I get it. I'm not walking 8 hours when it's
You're just an
when it's.
entitled brat.
Yeah, I know. Entitled. Again. It's like not even 10 degrees Celsius out too. So
And not just
no.
walking on the road. Sometimes they would climb mountains, cross rivers, things
Yeah,
like that.
I think it's farther if I don't take the highway. So I mean, I could walk, and you're not allowed to walk down the highway. You get in trouble for that. Um, I could, but I'm not doing it for a 3 hour class. So,
What's the class, by the way?
interpersonal communication. It's like one of those standard ones we have here. It's like it covers your English credit, but
Hmm.
it's you don't have to take like stuff like creative writing then or whatever else, which I Probably should have taken it too, but I'm sure I'll have to
Mm.
take another English class later. So I decided I would take that one because it's like one of the standard ones
Did,
to take,
by the
obviously.
way, did you turn on your live chat already?
Oh no, I have not. Thank you for reminding me. Trying to
There's
find it
no chat.
now. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's on the bottom. I was just like,
We have one listener, and I hope you're listening really to us. You can introduce yourself to us. I mean, there will be more listeners on the
hello.
next minute. You know what? I just realized I was checking actually the data for the live stream, and we have a lot of Indian viewers,
Oh,
people from
really?
India.
Wonder why that is, Stade.
India is calling us.
I did. I did look on my phone the other day, and for some reason there was a dot on it. It was like home, but I think it was like trying to say a hostel or something there.
Oh,
So
really?
like yeah, I was on my GPS and I like blew it out and stuff like that. Uh,
Mm.
like like made it bigger. And yeah, it said home, and it was like a place in India, and but I think it was like a hostel or something like that. I was just like, what is going on here, dude? Weird. I
You
wish I
know,
remember.
sometimes I get so anxious because I wanted for us to top the last live stream. The last one we had like more than 130
Yeah.
listeners. It's
Damn.
kind of giving some pressure also.
Oh, the
So
pressure of the people.
whoever this one person who is watching right now can like leave a message in the comment.
How's it going, my guy or my gal, I suppose.
And
So,
then you'll just realize the one watching us is non-binary, so um you just
oops.
offended them. Oh, they're yeah, you just offended a non-binary person.
Oh man. Well,
You just offended
I
them.
don't know what they. I just- I have a habit of offending people. It seems like my bad. I don't know what to say. It's hard to
Hey guys,
tell with a number.
hey guys, how are you? Thanks for listening to our conversation. If you have some topics that you want us to talk about, you can always leave the subject in the message below. Just comment anything. We can try to talk about anything. Sometimes we might also offend some people.
By accident. It's
Yeah.
totally by accident, I promise that. That's just me. I have a habit of offending people totally and solely by accident. I don't know what it is. I just do. So, what classes did you have to take for nursing and stuff like that? Were they just like nursing classes or
No. I have basic algebra, physics, statistics, um, English, technical writing, speech, philosophy, religion and ethics, Rizal, Philippine Constitution,
okay? Yeah, I was just curious because like
and physical education for
physical
four
education.
semesters. Why?
So like
Where did
physical
you?
education, like PE, like
Yeah.
like the gym or something. Yeah.
We usually play different kinds of sports. The first semester was swimming. The second semester was body mechanics and physical conditioning. Third semester is football, and fourth semester I think is baseball.
Okay, interesting. I don't know. I had no idea how like how they decided what classes you need to take. I didn't know if it was like kind of standard everywhere.
And
'Cause,
they
like
just
physics,
gave you the subjects which are like easy to to buy stuff from, like ball. And
gotcha.
our school has a Olympic sized swimming pool, so they just took advantage of it.
Yeah, my school doesn't even have a pool. It sucks. It used to have a pool, but it doesn't anymore. It's a bummer.
And we have this also specific subject in the first year called NSTP. It's called National Service Training Program. This is like a preparation for students just in case there will be war. So there are three branches of it. One is literacy training service. In this course, you will be taught how to teach children just in case the war ends. So you'll be um, the one who are going to educate the children after the war. Then
Right,
CWCS, it's something like about the community. They are the persons who are going to like plant trees, build the community after the war. And then the other one is like the military training.
right. Well, dang, dude, that's I mean, that's good. You guys are getting taught that. That's very like forward thinking. I think in general,
Yeah,
but
we
that's
expect
kind of almost spooky.
we always expect war to happen there anytime soon.
Yeah, that's spooky, man. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, holy shit, that's a bleak. That was all I could think. It was kind of bleak, but it is forward thinking. It's probably better to have a plan than not have one, I guess. I I don't think we have one quite like that. I think for us it's mostly like whoever survives in the
Yeah.
military or the government just kind of takes over, and I there probably is something like that with certain fields and stuff where they are like thinking about
Uh,
that, but they probably have like select things they do.
on the other hand, thanks for the war, we have spam.
Yeah.
We have
the, the
spam. We
the one
have
bonus,
margarine.
margarine, the
Ah,
Jeeps,
that,
the
that,
Jeep
that,
meat,
that, that's how you pronounce it. Margarine.
margarine. Yeah. Gosh.
What do we have after the
Ugh,
war?
ugh.
Hmm. Oh, we have corruption after the
To be fair, that's not on us. We didn't start that one. I don't think.
Well, it's a legacy. It's still happening.
Yeah, we're
But
talking number two, right? WW2.
yeah,
That one. Yeah. That definitely wasn't our fault. So
have you read?
we definitely ended it. What?
It's not your fault. I think it's
No, that's what I'm saying. We definitely didn't do. We didn't definitely wasn't the definitely wasn't Americans' faults like that. We tried to stay out of that shit.
yeah.
The only reason we got involved is because Japan bombed us, and then Japan and Germany had a mutual like they had a form of alliance, like they had a military treaty or a military alliance together, and technically Germany wouldn't have had to be involved with Japan, but they decided to anyway. And
Mm.
I'm not a historian, but because they had that alliance, when Japan bombed us, Germany declared war on the U.S. too, and we
I,
declared
I
war on them.
I can still remember the date. December 7, 1941. It's when the Japanese bombed the Pearl Harbor. And then December 8, 1971, they bombed the Philippines. January 2, 1942, the Philippines declared Manila as the open city. So, which means there will be no wars that will happen around Manila. The Japanese and the Americans can go there, but there will be no. war that will happen around. Like Intramuros, the one that we visited last time.
I I'm not sure. Like again, I'm not like a history expert, and you know a lot about your own history. I don't know. So it was
I
after
mean,
Pearl Harbor that they bombed the Philippines. Then
huh?
was it
They,
So it was after Pearl Harbor, like directly
yeah,
after Pearl Harbor, they bombed the
yeah,
Philippines.
yeah.
Damn, damn.
Hi guys, thank you for watching. Do you have some topics that you want us to talk about? You can like leave on the comments below, you know, or maybe just tell us where you're from. Thank you for watching. Oh, they left.
Yeah. Honestly, I like the Japanese. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
that was a lot of unnecessary behavior back in the day. I feel like I don't know. I can't. I like when I think about it. I'm just always like that seems like a strategic blunder to attack the U.S. at that time because we just had like a no. We had the kind of like a no involvement policy at the time, and for them
And
to like involve people. You
mm,
get what I'm saying? Kind of. Does it seem like I've always thought that it was kind of like a strategic failure. That is that like wrong to think?
I don't know. Actually, I forgot the reason why they bombed Pearl Harbor, maybe. Because during that time, actually, the US is not a superpower. It's, I think, around number 16 powerful country during that time. But after they have bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they became number one because, you know, not everyone
There,
can
yeah.
actually produce a nuclear bomb.
Did you hear this? Like, there's something in history where they talk about how Japan was actually only like 2 weeks from their own bomb, but because of us bombing them, it
Mhm.
actually destroyed the lab or something like that. I can't remember all the details of that,
I
but
don't know if the your bombing destroyed their lab because they systematically like bombed the areas in Japan who was like um small population. Oh,
yeah, no,
I think I've heard about that actually. They're planning to bomb the area where they're doing actually their research on nuclear bombs also.
I can't remember if it was like a strategic thing or if it was by accident, but when they did bomb, it was like
But
there happened to be a nuclear lab
but
facility or something like that.
but but actually they're not planning to bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki, I think. The reason why they bombed Hiroshima is that the wind in the supposed to be area where they're going to bomb originally is so strong that they needed to transfer to different location.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I can't. That's what I remember.
I don't really
Hey
know.
guys, thank you for watching. Do you have some
Yeah,
questions?
talking about some dark stuff.
We're currently talking about World War Two. We're not actually we haven't planned talking about World War Two, but you
No,
know
completely
that's
by
fine.
accident.
You're
We should
what you're
probably
talking
change the
about?
subject because that's pretty dark.
I
Are you still
will.
going to Japan? Are
I
you still
mean,
going to Japan in December?
I still have the tickets.
Still have
I
the
already
ticket?
booked a ticket. Yeah.
Did you do the visa stuff or whatever yet?
Now you're going to apply for the visa 1 month before the flight.
Oh, okay. You gotta wait till 1 month before the flight. Gotcha. So you won't know until like November then.
Yeah, I think I know the. I think I know the answer to that one.
Are you concerned? You think you'll get it right?
No, I don't think I'll get it.
Oh man, dude.
It's fine.
I mean, I've seen like when I was on the flight to Japan though, there was Filipino people on there with me.
Yeah, they have lots of money. You need to show a lot of money to go to Japan.
I think you might. I think that they had more than the average amount of money.
Yeah,
That's true. I don't know how much I would say they had, but it's hard to gauge it one
just,
standard versus another when you're American too.
but you know what? The thing is that I could actually have the money, but most of the time when I have the money already, I can easily spend them.
It happens, man. I don't think Japan's even like that expensive though. You know, you can find accommodations for cheaper and everything else like that.
Are you going here? Are you going back here?
I gotta like figure out my finances still. I gotta get a car and I got some other stuff to buy and I
Mm,
think I am. Yeah, I just
I
gotta
hope
figure
so.
everything out. So
Just make
I'll
sure
get.
you go here around Christmas. It will be fun. Even at least Christmas,
Yeah,
you just spend your Christmas here.
that's the thing. I get out of school on the 10th of December, so I should be able to for Christmas. That's the thing.
Or just in case you'll be able to get the visa, you can just first like enter Japan and then you can go around there because my
Yeah,
flight is around that time also.
yeah. No, I got. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, dude, I actually got a sticker from Japan, like one of those.
No, really.
Like you don't really get like stickers and stamps from places anymore. I don't know. I was kind of like happy that I got one from there. I'm not gonna
Actually,
lie.
for most Filipinos, we don't actually um, do stickers for souvenirs. Most of the time, it will be rough magnets.
Yeah, no, I meant just for like on my in my passport. You know, they used to do like all
Um,
the stamps and stuff.
oh, the
Which I
useless
thought they stopped
stickers.
doing stamps. Yeah, they use some
Yeah,
kind of like sticker here. I'll show you.
but those stickers, oh, that fades away, right? I have the same thing with my passport also. It's kind of faded already.
Oh no, no, I'm not talking about that one, like the stamps, but like they do fade kind of. This one's like literally like a piece of laminate that like
Oh,
goes.
yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Mm,
the other ones are, like
yeah.
those ones, yeah, fade real bad. But I don't know. I
Hello, guys.
I feel like
Thanks for
they
watching.
used to have better ones, but
Most of our
what'd you say?
watchers today are not very active.
Yeah, I know. Hey man, they can't be all the time. Some people are just probably just waking up and enjoying the day. They just want to watch someone talk or whatever else. You know what I mean?
I see.
Maybe they find us interesting. Who knows? Different influx of traffic today for sure.
That's true. There's no surge of viewers today compared to the past live that we had done actually. Sometimes there
Yeah.
will be a surge of like 12 or 20, things like that.
No, it definitely happens sometimes. I think it just depends. Like it's just like viewership of a show. It's gonna fluctuate here or there. You're gonna have ups and downs. It's just best to keep it going if you wanna
But
have.
we need more viewers because we might get canceled. And just talking about that,
Yeah,
TV shows when
yeah.
they like drop, they will be
Oh,
canceled.
dude, if it can be canceled, I probably would be. That's the thing. Like, if I could be canceled, I would have got canceled already. But that's all right. Probably because, like you said, I offend people and stuff like that, though. More than yeah.
But I
Normally,
mean, the
that's
more
good
you
for shows.
offend some people, the more people will be watching it too because they wanted to.
I agree with you. That's the thing. I'm like, it's like a back and forth thing. It's like
Mm,
who is it? God, I almost said Seth Rogen, Joe Rogan,
yeah.
fucking that guy. He probably
And
offends the shit out of people
I think
here
also
and
that's
there.
the reason why the Kardashians are like a thing because even though people hate them, they still watch them.
You mean like Jersey Shore and stuff like that?
Yeah. Have you seen? Have you heard Geordie Shore? Geordie. It's like the Jersey Shore of the UK, but more raunchy.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know if I have. I've heard the name now that you mention
Mm.
it, but I've never seen the show. Yeah, I haven't seen the show. Is it good?
I mean, they're raunchy,
Raunchy. Okay.
and most of the
I can
time,
see that.
it's hard to understand because most of the accents they speak it very fast, and they have like different kind of street language, and it's hard to understand.
I'll have to check it out, man. I used to watch a show called The In-Betweeners, and that was like a British show that was pretty raunchy. They had like some accents, but they weren't like too strong or anything like that, I
Mm.
guess. See, that's the thing with like UK accents in general. Like for the most part, I can understand them, and it's like very specific. I don't want to call them dialects, but like accents. Yeah, specific accents. I don't.
I think it's a dialect. The more you get out of London, the more it will be vague to understand already, especially when you go to around Welsh or maybe Irish area, like Jason.
Mhm.
The thing is that
Yeah,
Jason speaks differently than most Irish people. That's why
yeah,
we
he speaks
understand
really
it.
clearly.
Uh, Sometimes it will be hard to understand Jason because he mumbles everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I mean, but for the most part, I still understand him. Even when he mumbles, it's more like not that I don't understand him. It's just like I can't hear him exactly.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's he'll be like fleshing words together.
And I was thinking about this earlier actually while I was traveling somewhere. Um, you you do understand me every time you talk, and I understand you like clearly all of the time. But when I was with Jason, sometimes I need to ask him 3 more times what he said because he structures sentences differently, and they use like different words actually. And most of the time
Mhm.
we are taught with American English. That's why it's easier for us to understand you, even with most dramatic expressions, compared to the ones the English in, let's say, UK or maybe Australia. It will be hard for us to
Right.
like, understand because like the like the street language in their area is not taught to us compared to the ones that are taught in English. And also with like when you're working in a BPO, um, most of our clients are from the US. That's why
Yeah.
during English training we are taught with American English.
See, I kind of understand Aussies. I feel like when they have like a accent better than I do the UK ones. These Aussies always kind of like I won't say they always have an accent, but they're always kind of using some slangs and stuff like that. But
Fred
for some
Dinkan,
reason, I
you know that?
what?
Fred Dinkan.
No, I don't know that one. See, it's like a back and forth. If I don't understand them, it's like complete blind, don't know at all. But
Wanna cuppa?
want a cuppa?
Yeah, I just said
Oh
it.
man, dude.
It's, that's what they say when
Maybe I
you
was
order a cup of
fortunate.
coffee.
Oh,
Wanna
cuppa,
cuppa?
yeah, like cup of, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I would have got that, yeah. Um, it's like they would their slangs that were pretty like basic too. I
The
think like
bad.
the bobby, yeah, like or thongs. You know, like they'll be talking about their sandals and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys walk barefoot everywhere, dude. I swear, I was all the Aussies I saw, man. They would be like they'd be in the hostel, no shoes on, nothing, walking around barefoot. I'm pretty sure there in the Philippines, I saw some guy walking around barefoot in the street, and he was an Aussie too. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
I
You know
don't
what I
even.
mean? Like,
I
I'm
will
not
not
trying to
even
be
do that
like
here.
rude here, but like, you don't walk around barefoot in the street, dude. Like, not there. Fuck.
All of the
Especially when
spit
there's,
that you can get in the road.
god damn, dude. Spit, just the dirt, anything, man, Especially like down over in Makati Avenue, there's like, it's usually
Mm,
pretty clean, but you know what I mean? There could be a broken bottle or something like that. Who knows?
sorry.
Cut out there for a second.
Yeah, I was like checking the comments and then I pressed something else. Hi guys, thank you for watching. Me and Dorian here are currently talking about Australia. If you're from Australia, comment ahead. If
Or if you've
you're
ever been
from
there.
some, I was actually watching some documentaries in Australia. As I've told you, I've been watching a lot of snakes lately,
Hmm.
and I've been watching a documentary about like the most venomous snakes in the world, and it's found in Australia. It's
Oh yeah.
100 times more potent than the venom of king cobra.
Yeah, dude. Australia is danger zone, man, for just animals in general. Like that's we joke about it here in America a little bit, like because we got Florida, you know what I'm saying? And we'll
Mm.
be like,
You
that's
get you got Florida
Florida's our
the rapper.
what?
That's
No. Oh, anyway,
the rap.
Australia is like the Florida of the world, you know what I'm saying? We got regular Florida, and then Australia is just the Florida for the entire planet because
Yeah, it's
it's
weird.
so dangerous and crazy.
And imagine one time when like travelers from going back to Europe and then telling everyone about the platypus and no one believes in them because they think those travelers are just making a story.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, dude. It's like, no way, dude. That can't be true. Bring. We gotta see that. No way. Yeah.
And
I feel like
also, Australia is the only continent who have marsupials. I think you know marsupials.
we have marsupials.
No, you don't.
Yeah, because possums are marsupials, I
No,
believe.
they are not.
They're not.
No,
Hmm. I thought they were. Maybe I'm thinking they carry their young inside a pouch.
no, they're not.
Is that not what a marsupial is?
Yeah,
What's a
I don't know.
marsupial? I thought that's what made a marsupial. I thought it was specifically they carried like babies inside a pouch or something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
I might be wrong then. I don't know. I gotta look that up, dude. I swear
Well,
they might be the only place in marsupials, but I thought possums were marsupials for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I think they have a different name. Starts with letter M
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I think that. I'm not like a biologist. It's one of those things you're taught when you're a little kid
Yeah.
that I don't know. Yeah, possums are marsupials.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's like the only one we have, but like yeah, that's they are marsupials.
There's another word for like another animal that lives in.
Okay, and ours are technically opossums, but they're still marsupials also. Yeah, I don't know what makes a marsupial. I think it's the pouch.
Yeah, it's the pouch. It's the pouch.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's probably our only marsupial in America,
Mm.
but we do got marsupial.
What's the difference between the opossums and the possum?
The name, I have no idea. Beats
Letter
me.
O.
Yeah, the letter the letter O. That's what makes them different. I think regular pot. It's just like raccoons, man. Because raccoons around the world, way cuter, way cuter. Okay, the Australian raccoon. I wish I had a picture of it right now. Super adorable. But our
Why
raccoons, kind of
you
gross.
should you should search it and then put it in your green screen.
I got to use OBS Studio to use that with this.
All
So
right,
like,
you need to.
yeah.
No, there's a green screen actually here. The one that.
Oh, yeah, the green screen button. I do see that actually now that you say that. But I don't have the
Uh,
photo on hand here. That's the problem. I'd have to like drop out.
hi guys, I hope you're enjoying our conversation. If you have some topics that you want us to talk about, you can always leave there in the comments.
Maybe I'm thinking of the Australian possum. I don't know. I was just trying not to take too terribly long to do that real quick. You know what I mean? So yeah, but
I don't think actually that there are raccoons in Australia. I remember most of the time, one time actually, if I remember it correctly, there are more marsupials in Australia compared to mammals. I think. It's one of the, I don't, I mean,
I have no idea.
there are dingoes there. You know, dingo.
Dingoes, yeah. I those
Yeah.
that they had a problem with those for a long time.
You know what dingo is?
It's like a canine, I think, right? Or is that a
No,
marsupial too?
no, that's the dog of old MacDonald. Dingo.
Oh, oh,
If your mind blown.
you got me, dude. Dingo, what's his name? Oh,
DIH.
that's classic. Classic.
And stupid. Dingoes are dogs.
Yeah.
They're wild dogs.
They made the what is it, the dingo fence? Or is
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
emu? Is
there's
that
a
for
dingo
emus?
fence. Yeah, yeah.
Dingo fence, yeah. All the way around Australia. Oh my god,
You
dude.
know who made the dingo fence?
I
Old
can't remember. I
MacDonald.
watched some Old McDonald. Oh my god, dude. I was like, I always am trying to be serious, and then you crack a joke at him. It's like, oh shit, dude.
Imagine he made all those fence
Oh my god,
and being old.
poor old man. He's using the post as a cane the whole time, dude. Walking around long. Yeah,
What do uh, no, jeez. Anyway, do you have like other rhymes that you can share with us?
God, I'm not real good at nursery rhymes. One of my nephews was doing Ricky Tikki Tambo or whatever. It's like I think I want to say that's like a technically that's from a different country, but it's one we do. I don't know the whole nursery rhyme.
We Humpty Dump. You know
Humpty
that.
Dumpty sat on the wall. Yeah, there's that one. I don't remember any of the nursery rhymes from when I was a kid somehow. Oh my god, there's
And a
one
little
about
teapot
the little
or
teapot. Yeah, what's the?
chimney spider.
There's one about a kid who's stick sticks his thumb in a pie and
I
pulls out a
remember that.
plum. Yeah, I can't remember the. And he's like, "Oh, what a good boy am I?" And gets I can't remember the whole one, but yeah, there's lots of nursery rhymes. I used to when you're a kid, they read them to you and stuff like that, but I can't remember them. I can't. You'd think I would, considering I can remember Adam Sandler from A Wedding Singer, but I cannot remember nursery rhymes for some reason.
because it's so
Sucks.
nerdy.
No one read them to me when I was a kid. I was raised by wolves. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
never heard their nursery rhymes. I
Oh,
don't think.
really? Can you
Yeah,
howl? Can you howl?
I mean I can. I can.
Go. Just do
No, no, I'm good right now. There's no moon out for me to howl at. You know what I mean? I'll show
it.
you when I come back to the Philippines. On Makati Avenue, we'll be howling like wolves the whole time.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hello.
Or maybe.
Now we're being offensive again. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, everyone involved. Hello to
what
you.
what most uh what do most people do there every Saturday?
God, I don't know anymore, man. I'm a what you call a shut-in need. I mean, I think people go to like bars or they go to events, maybe to like a concert or whatever, so it just depends.
So maybe this is
I
your
think
fault because you wanted to do this live on Saturday and most of the people are out.
well, it's morning right now. No one's a fucking awake here. Everyone's asleep.
Oh really?
People don't yeah, most of the time, the weekends, people sleep in or whatever else on the weekends, so unless they
Are you
work.
with
It's
are you with your family members?
no.
Oh. So are
Yeah.
you like living in someone else's house?
Am I living in someone else's house?
Hmm.
No, that's the
It's
thing.
your house?
This is my personal residence
Oh
that
really?
I'm at currently. Yep.
Are you sure that's your personal residence or your personal
Yeah, no, I'm
garbage can?
no
Bin
one
can?
lives with me, that's for sure.
Oh really?
Yeah.
If I decided to visit you there, are you going to welcome me to your
If
abode?
you want to, man. Yeah, that's fine.
But you said you can't cook there, right?
Cook? Oh, I got like this like I just don't have like I don't have like a stove and stuff right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got like a fridge and a slow cooker thing and whatever else, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I can cook. Or I have a grill, I grill stuff. So, I mean, I can cook. It's just a bitch for not
Okay.
to. Yeah.
So what do you usually recently do you need to like buy food?
I go out and get food a lot of the time. Like I have been cooking like chilies and stuff like that, various different noodle dishes because that's what my cooker can make. I can make most things in it. It's just I can't like make stuff you would fry up on a pan or something like that easily in it. Because you'd have to like cook it and then separate it, cook the other stuff, separate it. And it
Oh,
adds too much. It is just like the complexity and time process for that. Not really willing to do all that. So
you know what? I've seen a lot of that in most American cooking shows actually. You use
yeah.
a lot of pot. Here in the Philippines, we just only use one pot. Most of our dishes are kinda too tight, so you will just need to saute stuff and then put everything so that you will just be needing to wash one
Yeah.
pot.
Exactly. That's the thing. I'm not trying to like wash a bunch of stuff and it's fine when I'm making like chili or whatever else, I just dump the beans in and I put some water in there and then I'll like cook down the vegetables with it. So I'll cut up tomatoes and I'll cut up green peppers and things like that.
Mm.
I will say
Do, do
I
you
do
know
live
how to
kind of
cook,
on a
really?
what?
Do you really know how to cook?
Kinda, yeah. I cook all my vegetables and stuff down, and then when I make sauces, I'll cook down fruit into it. So like I'll create like a so if you use water and fruit together, and you make a sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I don't know how to explain it. So I'll make this like a chocolate banana sauce sometimes. So
Chocolate banana sauce.
yeah, so I use it's for like curry and stuff actually. It's like a sweet curry. So I use banana and cocoa powder and
Mm.
I'll cook that down and I'll add like red pepper flakes to it or not red pepper flakes. What is it? It's a kind of a spice. It's not paprika, but I'll put that with it and it'll add like a it's like a it doesn't add like heat to it, but it adds like a tang to it, I guess. Like a
And
bite.
does it also give you diarrhea?
Well, it's not very much. You just cook down like 1 or 2 bananas, and it adds like it creates like a syrup, kinda like, but then it like when it was with the other ingredients, it kind of turns into a sauce.
Why don't you just fry the banana and then dip it in the chocolate syrup? Why do you need to do that?
Because, together it makes like again, it makes a sauce. It doesn't like, it's not like a chocolate banana, it's like a it becomes a sauce
Yeah,
when you cook it down.
diarrhea.
It becomes a base. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to try it. I used to also make this other stuff with, like, oranges and shrimp, and that one is like a spicy orange
Mm.
shrimp sauce
Yeah,
stuff.
that I
It's
can
like
understand. We have like a
yeah,
similar Chinese dish for that.
yeah, exactly. So I use, like, mandarin oranges or, like, whatever else, like the small oranges, and I cook those down, and then
Mm.
I add red pepper flakes, and I put it with shrimp and everything else. There's a couple other ingredients always, but yeah. So
I'm
it's
just
just
wondering
it's just,
also,
like, from different areas, do
what
different
kind
kind of,
of
like, flavors.
what kind of banana do you use? Is that the one that you can get from 7-Eleven?
We have one kind of banana. We don't I don't or we have what is it, plantains that are kind of like bananas, but we only have one banana.
Or that's the only one that you have there? Do you
I
know
mean,
that we have a
there's probably other ones, but I never see them ever in any store, so
have you tried to go around here in the Philippines and see some different kinds of bananas in the street?
Mhm. I've had, different ones there, yeah, I think.
Mm.
'Cause they have, like, the slightly smaller ones there.
Yeah,
But again, we have, like, a smaller one, but it's like it's called a plantain, I think. I don't think it's actually bananas.
right. It's not banana
Yeah. We basically only have the one kind.
because
I think
bananas are grass and plantain, so yeah, technically banana fruit. Yeah.
yeah.
But it's a tame kind.
Yeah, I can't remember. No, someone definitely gave me a different kind of banana there, and then, more than one and like, 2 different times, and they were both different kinds of bananas, I think, but I'm
Yeah.
not positive.
Those bananas. Yeah, it's most of the time the streets. You will not find those bananas in 7-Eleven. I think we have the same kind of variety. Uh, those that are sold in 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Those varieties are. I have seen a documentary about it actually. They have this one. What do you call it? RNA, DNA, and RNA,
Yeah.
and it seems like it's harboring a disease
Yeah.
which will
We
like totally remove all those species of banana, I think.
Yeah, no,
Have you
exactly. The
heard that
banana
one?
That's the one we got. So it's like a clone of every other but, like,
Yeah, yeah,
there was, like, a massive blight and it killed them all off, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So you don't have yeah, we both know what we're talking about. Yeah, it definitely it has a disease, so the second it wipes out their disease comes and wipes one out. There's no more bananas for us. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that's a lot of American food though. Realistically, we like have genetically bred food, a lot of it to fit a certain thing. It's just
Yeah.
like with apples. We in our state used to have hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of apples. Now we have probably we still got like 8 or 10 different ones, but they're they're not. You know what I mean? If something comes and kills one, they're gone. And we
Have
kind
you?
of changed the taste and
Yeah.
texture of them too. So like a red delicious used to taste way different than it does now. Like now it's kind of bland and starchy. And it used to be like really sweet and yeah, and like as the name says.
I think you have plants there in the US actually that originally doesn't look like those things now. Like, for example, the corn.
Yeah.
Have you seen the like a wild corn or like the original look of the corn, like a
Yes, I
wheat,
have.
and also the
I have.
eggplant. The original eggplants are white.
Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Technically, all corn in America is like Monsanto's corn.
Mm.
It's kind of strange. So I don't know all the details about it. My grandpa's a farmer, so I know a little bit about it, but you're not
Have you
allowed to
seen
plant your seed either.
have, have you seen the original carrot? It's so thin.
That no, I haven't.
But have you
I
seen
haven't
the
seen it.
original eggplant?
I think I've seen the original corn and the original eggplant, like the
Mm.
wild varieties. Yeah, but not the carrot. I thought carrots were kind of like the same, but I could be wrong. I just figured most tubers are probably similar. It's like potatoes. I feel like potatoes have always probably looked roughly the same. But that's again like that's a tuber, whatever, root plant.
I'm thinking about this thing. I was watching a documentary about this pubs. I think. Um,
Pops,
do pubs, pub, pub,
bops.
pubs,
I don't know.
pubs,
I don't know. What are they? To
diners.
explain what they
Oh
are
my
to
god,
me.
diners, diners, diners.
Diner?
Yeah, I was watching this documentary about diners in the U.S. and apparently they are all uh, disappearing one by one.
Oh, diners are?
So yeah,
Yeah. Diner.
I forgot the name of the state actually. There's this one state where um lots of diners before, and most of these diners are already out of business, especially during the pandemic. And I wondered if we can go there just in case. I decided to like visit it there. I think it's near
Oh,
Michigan.
yeah, we have diners here, but like again, like diners for us personally died out way sooner. I think diners were like bigger on like truck routes and things like that back when. So like a lot of them were in areas that people had to commute through. So like the only option was to go to a diner. But now with the advent of fast food and everything else, like it's kind of took the place of diners. And
You literally just said all the things that they have been saying in the documentary.
yeah, really.
Um,
So see,
the,
yes, it's real shit, man. That documentary knows what
um,
it's talking about.
diners died soon because of uh, the fast food, which is weird because the purpose of the diner is to be like a fast food, but you know they they stayed in their old ways and fast food restaurants like innovated and became fast food. Because
Yeah.
technically, the idea of the diner is just to be the fast food actually.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. No, I think diners were better, man. It's more human. You go and you sit down, you eat some food. then you chat with your family. You're not driving down the road while you
mm.
shove a burger in your face. I think it's kind of sad. Diners are cool, so I don't know why that happens. Besides aggressive capitalism, I guess, and
I think
lazy
it's
people.
I think it's Philadelphia.
Philadelphia,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
it might be. I don't know. I don't know for
I'll
sure.
chat you later. I'll watch again that documentary. It's like a good thing actually. Um,
There's lots of regions that have pockets where diners are really popular. Like there is an old school 50s diner, like not even an hour away from me, but
mm,
it hasn't been open in like 5 or 10 years now though. But I used to go to that diner and it was like, if you can picture like the standard 50s diner, that's what it looked like. It used to be a part of like a train. So it was an old
mm.
train car. And then they took it off like the tracks and then they placed it there. It's really hard to explain. Yeah.
I
But
know. That's actually the first kinds of diners actually, because most of the diners were like brought to the other states through the train tracks. The basically the train would like um pull them actually so that they will be transported to other cities.
yeah, we got one of those right around me. It's just yeah, it did unfortunately close down. They were gonna sell it to somebody else, and then they couldn't sell it, I guess, or the sale fell through because it was a
But
really nice one. It was still really nice. It's just like you said, I don't know if it was the pandemic or before that or what, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was also watching this documentary wherein they ask the usual people in that area where they usually eat. And sometimes there are this carinderia like in some buildings. You need to like go inside the building and there's like this little carinderia where most of the normal people would eat. And
Hmm.
they said that it's where you can find like the real food when you go out and like eat with like the normal people who like middle class or maybe lower middle class, and then
Yeah.
you'll find
It
like people, even people who are wearing office clothes, they will go in line just to get food from those little calendarias in between buildings because it's cheaper.
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's hard to find stuff that's actually cheaper here in America. I don't know. I can see that. For me, it's like in the city, we got people like ladies who push carts and stuff and everything else like that, like their own little like kind of like the guys with the balut and everything else like that, and they're like walking around with the
Mm,
carts, and so it's like similar to that. So we have some of those occasionally. They're like harder to find
mm.
because you technically are supposed to have like permits for that, and a lot of those people don't. But for us anyway, because it's just too expensive to even have the permit.
That
I
makes
totally
sense
get it.
actually. Maybe it's the reason why they're hiding in between buildings
Yeah,
because it's so
exactly.
bright.
Those ones I think are legal, but it's just like the more like the usually it's always like an old like lady. I don't want to say Mexican lady, but the ones I know about are usually old Mexican ladies selling tamales and stuff like that. And their food's good, and I guarantee it's clean. You know what I mean? It's just like
Mm.
they don't have a permit. You know what I mean? And so they get shut down eventually. But I don't think they should be. You know what I mean? Because they're selling tamales for like $1 or two, and they're not making. It's not like they're making a ton of money, you know what I mean? They're making a little bit of money
Mm.
and selling they're giving food to they're basically giving cheap food to everybody, and it's good food,
Those
so
those calendarias that I was watching like a few days ago. The video was actually re-uploaded, and I have read some of the comments that most of those food places are already closed because of the pandemic.
yeah, the
And
pandemic definitely hurt
and
people,
even
so
even actually after the pandemic, they weren't able to like survive because most of the people are already working at home, so there will be
yeah.
no. already.
The pandemic kind of like screwed everything up. Honestly, it destroyed business a lot, especially certain types of service businesses. And one could argue that there shouldn't have been so many of them, maybe, but like, I don't think that that's a good argument to really have. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty sad. I don't
I
like
know.
it.
What can we do?
Not much. Not
At least
much. Endure.
we talk about it too.
Talk about it. Yeah. See, I think that it's going to pick back up. There'll be more small businesses. It's been a couple of years now. People are more functionally stable. Like the economy's not great in lots of places, not just like here or there, whatever else. But I think as time progresses, they'll like these businesses will start opening again, and it'll go back to some normalcy. I think we're already
Hopefully.
starting to see that a little bit. Yeah, people always
Hi
got to
for
eat.
hi for the one viewer that we had. Oh, they left it. They're just passing by most of the time.
Hmm. Well, do you want to like cut this today and then next week?
No, we'll like do like 10 more minutes. I need to
10 more
make this.
minutes.
I need to make
I
this.
didn't know how long we'd been on. I thought I saw 30 on the other one. Now we're at 24 on this one, so I just wanted to double check.
Oh, really? We'll
Yeah, I
just
know.
add another fight with you.
Oh, of course, of
I
course.
just
Make
wanted
a
to make
solid
sure that
hour, right?
it'll be around an hour,
Yeah, no,
so
I get
that
you, man. I completely.
when I try to put watch our videos on the loop, it'll be like the whole hour.
That's smart, man. I got
And
you, man. I completely.
also, I think we haven't reached 100 viewers.
Yeah, we haven't reached that. Oh man, dude, that's kind of a bummer. Maybe there's must be some kind of big event or someone's just super popular on the internet right now, man. That's got to be what it is. They're watching someone
Probably.
else a lot cooler than us, unfortunately. Oh man,
Or maybe
I don't.
because it's Saturday. I'm just
Could be.
wondering actually, when are we going to do the live on your channel?
On mine, I gotta figure out if I don't think I want to say Tuesday is the best day to do it because I got one class that day, and it's not till like at nighttime,
Mm,
so it's probably the best time to do it. So I do it in the morning then. So your nighttime, my morning,
yeah, that's fine.
uh, like Tuesday, Tuesday.
Are we going to start this Tuesday?
Yeah, we can do that this Tuesday. Yeah, that'll work. Because that again, like I only have one class that day, I think, and that's just like the best time for me to do it. I guess I got so many goddamn classes. My classes are I have like what is it, 22 hours of class
Mm,
in class meetings, which is kind of like a lot, but not. It's like a lot, but not a lot. You know what I mean? It's more just showing up to them. I guess I don't know.
it's
I feel
good if
like
you have friends who will still like get let you borrow their cars.
yeah, yeah. It's mostly family that
Oh,
lets me
really?
do that. Yeah. But
Are
it's
you?
I had a like I said, it's because I had a car and then it got like fucking repossessed. So
Mm,
that's why.
why
My
was
my
it?
family's like, yeah, they're all
Uh,
right. They try to help.
oh, really?
Yeah, try to. Kinda.
Do you feel alone sometimes?
Alone, I'm not like one of those people who gets like that. I wouldn't say that I feel alone ever. It's
Mm,
not something that crosses my mind. Like when
mm,
I'm alone and what I feel, I'm like, oh dang, I got some peace and quiet. I can do this. I can. It's like for me, it's like, oh, I can do whatever I want. You know what I
mm.
mean? I don't got to worry about anyone else causing me problems for what I want to do or whatever else. You get what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
I don't really get
Let's
alone.
go sentimental. So, are you happy with your life?
Oh, I'm not. No, I don't think anyone's happy with their life, dude. It's a loaded question. I don't think anyone's happy with their life. Honestly, let's be real here. If it's not like their financial situation or health situation or whatever else, no one's happy with their life.
Do you
But
think
as far as
it? Do you think it would be better if you have like an intact family,
a what?
or like not that you grew up with, like uh not a very dysfunctional family thing? I'm just wondering.
Oh, my life would be like way different. Of
Yeah.
course, my life would be way different. I wouldn't be going to college at 28 years old. That's for sure. I've already been graduated 4 years ago, probably.
Mm.
You know, with a master's or something.
And,
But that's hindsight. And that's 2020 at that point. Nothing we could
mm,
do about it. This is the third time I've gone to college, actually.
are you planning to
So,
finish it?
well, yeah, no, of course I am. Like I was planning to finish it the other two times too, but I just like was disadvantaged. I'm disadvantaged now too, but because I have those other two tries at being disadvantaged, I think that I have an actual chance this time. And if I don't do it this time, I guess I just won't try again. So that's the thing.
I mean, you should try enrolling here.
That's the thing. I'll get some credits here. I'll get my like associates real quick, and maybe I go do some school there. I already told you that.
Yeah. I'll help you process things if you want to.
Okay, heck yeah, man. No, I mean I'd be down for that. Like I told you, that would be cool. I already plan to do a semester in it's a place close to Sweden. I can't remember where it's at.
Finland,
What is that?
Finland,
Finland? No, no, no. I want to say
Russia,
it's in no, it's maybe not
Denmark,
maybe not Sweden. Not Sweden. It's in Germany still, but it's like on the border there. I said Sweden. I don't know why I said Sweden.
Belgium,
Not Belgium.
Poland,
No, it's not by Belgium. It's not. Yeah, not no.
Denmark,
It's I feel like it's in the south now that I say that, and that's like
South, South,
Austria and stuff like that though. Switzerland. It's by Switzerland. God
Switzerland.
damn, dude. I had to like pull the map up in my head, real quick. I get Sweden and Switzerland confused for some reason because of the SW in the name, I think.
Mm.
They're obviously like different and pretty far apart, but yeah. So the place I'm thinking of, it's like in Germany, but it's by Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah, Switzerland is known for their banks, and Sweden is
Really?
known for pop music.
I didn't know Switzerland was known for gangs.
No, bank.
Banks. Oh God. I was like, gang, what the fuck? That's yeah, banks, definitely the banks. Hopefully I can bank with them one day, you know what I mean? That's the goal, right? No,
And they're actually really strict with their banking.
no, they got good banking systems. They're also known for cheese. Swiss cheese, man. You know Swiss cheese with all the holes? Yeah. I don't know if that's actually Swiss or not. I just
Dur-
assume because of the name.
during
Like
during
French
March
fries.
during Marcos senior time, most of the money that he got from the Philippines, he deposited it in his Swiss account so that it will be hard for him to like retrieve those things.
Hell yeah, dude. See,
There,
I'd probably do something similar, so
the difference with you and Marcos is that you don't have any money.
yeah,
That's the
exactly.
difference.
I got no money, dude. That's what I'm supposed to do. And I wouldn't just put it in a Swiss account. I would be like funneling it through like Nevis or something like that, and then I'd put the business through Nevis or one of those other islands, and I'd run the money through there, and then I'd run it to. There'd be like layers of protection. I don't know why you would just drop it in a Swiss, just because they have good banking protections. You know what I mean? Don't just put it in a Swiss account. You know what I mean? You gotta funnel that through a couple different entities before you be like putting that in a Swiss account.
You
You know
know
what I mean?
what?
I think.
You know what? I have heard one news about like how politicians do their stuff here. Sometimes like they will get kickbacks from government projects, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So
that
what
happens all the
they
time.
what they do so that they will get away from like being audited with the money is that they buy a condominium and then they will put all the money there, the condominium.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. It's a good way to do it. I mean, I know a little bit about it. You know what I mean? I'm broke, but I have aspirations to be able to. I'm not trying to not pay taxes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to pay less taxes, the least amount of taxes as possible, and stuff like that. Not trying to do anything shady. I'm gonna follow the rules, but it's good to have plans like that, man. I don't think that it's good politicians or taking money from government programs. Don't get me wrong. I just if you're gonna do something with money, it's best to be smart with it. You know what I mean? It's good to have a
Agree.
plan of action. Just like business, you don't ever run your business through yourself because at least in America, because you get taxed more. So if it's like if you have a personal business like a sole proprietorship, if you run it through yourself, you're going to pay 20% more in taxes than if you have a business entity set up with the right business structure and then and then to protect yourself, you have a trust or whatever else. So you can't be sued. Only the business can be sued and et cetera, man. It's just good to have like things in place for stuff like that so you don't lose everything you have. You know what I mean? I don't again I don't agree with politicians behaving like that. That's not acceptable, guys. Don't be stealing money from your own people.
I'm
Bad.
just wondering, like, do you do your own taxes, or do you need
Um,
to kind of like an accountant?
in America it's pretty easy to do your own taxes. You're not required to do your taxes every year here. I don't think people realize that. You don't have to. Uh I'm pretty sure it's every 3 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's every 3 years. We cut off there for a second.
Oh
And if
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't make so much money, you
and they
don't
can
have to
see you
file your
actually.
taxes at all. What?
Actually.
Yeah. So, like, I
Okay,
just got like a notice from my college that I have to like do some tax bullshit because they're like questioning my taxes, and it's not an audit, but it's like it's dumb as fuck because because I was traveling for 6 months of the
mm,
year, right? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't work prior to that. So I had no income for almost a year. So for them to be questioning my taxes at all
mm.
is total bullshit and wrong
Are you
because I
still
had no work,
being
I made no
paid?
money.
Are you still being paid from that accident that you had?
No, that's the thing. That was a one time, or it wasn't a one-time payment, but it was like it was chunked. You know what I mean? At that point, you know what I mean? It was chunked, but
Okay. Mm,
oh, because it was a work. It's essentially workers' comp. So like it
okay.
was what I would have got paid at that time
Mm,
had they not tried to screw me over.
okay.
So that's non-taxable. It's all non-taxable.
I'm
So
just
again,
wondering also,
it's
did
just
you go
weird.
to court already?
What was that?
I thought you were going to the court.
Report
Court.
what? What? Oh, court. Oh yeah, no, I did that. I had my I went there and signed some paperwork and left. And then
Oh,
I go back again in a month and it's gonna be I don't know, I'll be there for 5 minutes and I'll have to come back again. That's just how court works here, man. It's about a joke,
I see.
especially when you don't
Anyway,
do anything wrong.
let's end this already. I think
All right, take it easy,
we met
man.
our. I'll we'll talk every time anyway.
For sure.
Bye.